Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I had a really nice day on the town with Rebecca. We sat down at a picnic table in a park and had a little conversation.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm here with my pal Rebecca. We're just chilling in a park in the Greater Toronto area.
Exactly.
Yeah, we went on a bit of a shopping spree. Well, we did some yoga this morning.
For the first time for me in like a year.
Yeah. Where have you done a yoga class before?
Back in Owen Sound. Like I've never taken a class in the city.
Yeah.
But it was great.
That's always good.
It was really good.
Yeah, and the place we went to is super good vibes. Yeah.
It was very cute.
Yeah, I like a flow yoga, but yeah, I feel like I've watched a lot of videos on that. Do you ever follow videos?
I do, but they were not flow yoga. Like that one's definitely more intense. Probably just intense because I haven't done it in a while, but it was good. Like it got your heart moving. I felt like I was kind of working out without it being too much. I don't know, but also very relaxing with all the breathing exercises.
Yeah, the focus on breathing was really good. I've watched a lot of yoga with Adrienne and stuff.
Yeah, I like her. She's the one with the dog, right?
Yeah, she's a cute little puppy.
She's so
What's
cute.
What's her name, Benji?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, no, it's good. I've been doing like 10-minute morning yoga things, so this was definitely different than that, but it was good.
Makes you commit.
A little.
Yeah. And and then we got dumplings. We got Momo.
My first time. It's a day of firsts for me.
Yeah, major day.
They were so good. I'm gonna have to get every flavor.
Yeah, if you don't know, momos are a Himalayan type, Tibetan type of dumpling. And they're just really great, and you can't go wrong. Put some chili oil on that, and you're set for your life.
Pretty much the entire life.
Yeah, for my entire life.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think I have a small tummy ache, but maybe that's just a mixture from the yoga and everything.
And the hot sauce.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Yeah. And then we went shopping.
What's your favorite thing on this rack here?
Oh gosh, I always gravitate to a white shirt.
That's fair, all reliable.
Oh my.
That's fancy.
Little dirty, but I
Very
love it.
80s.
So 80s.
This one's catching my eye.
Oh, you love a checkered?
Wow,
Oh my gosh.
fancy.
That's like,
I could wear that in like another remake of Little Women.
you should.
Yeah.
Why do I love this? I don't even like.
I don't even like Chicago.
I hate this city.
Whoa, no hate to Chicago,
No,
guys.
I actually love Chicago.
Guys, we actually love Chicago. Never been. Have you ever been to
I
Chicago?
actually have, and I did.
Nice. Okay, good. We're safe.
And Tiana struck gold.
I struck gold on the first shop we went to. I found like a super cute dress and like a, what's it called, a jumpsuit or a suit?
Like a romper? Yeah, but it was long.
Yeah, a pantsuit thing or
Pantsuit.
something. It was great, and I found another little dress, and that was awesome.
You have 3 new outfits now, pretty much.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, they all just seemed like clothes that I'm gonna wear a lot. So I don't feel bad about. And the prices were really good.
They were very you. You'll wear them a ton.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah. And then we forget, we walked around some more shops.
We've just been walking.
Yeah,
Lots of browsing.
Plenty of browsing, surfing.
Yeah.
I happened to know like 2 of the workers at a couple of the shops we walked into, and I was like, wow, I feel local in this city.
She's so local.
It was awesome. Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah. And now we're in this park. And
a very busy, lovely park.
How have you been sustaining positivity in the winter months?
I know, right? I've been making a lot of crocheted things, like including this hat.
Yeah.
It's like I can do it and then watch TV. So that's kind of been helping.
Yeah, that's good.
I miss the warmth. I miss like going outside, it being warm, or sorry, like light in the evening. But I try to do crafts.
Yeah.
And just eat a lot of food that I like. That's my main two things.
What's your comfort foods?
Oh gosh, pastas. I've been making different soups. I got a bunch of cookbooks for Christmas. So I made pho and ramen a couple times, and like
That
trying
is
to learn some more skills. So yeah, but I know it can be hard. It can be hard. Binging shows that you're interested in can kind of keep the morale up.
Yeah.
Trying to see friends.
Yeah.
But not giving yourself a hard time either.
No, definitely not. Definitely, because moving into the city and stuff, it's been nice to like figure out other people's schedules, who I can hang out with, when and whatever. But also just like figuring out alone time in the city is interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
What you can get up to, what's around.
Yeah, I want this month to be about doing things I don't usually do. I went to a yoga class. I'm going to go to a play this month, and I'm going to see Book of Mormon.
Oh, nice.
And just going to a comedy show at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, you should come actually.
Actually, I am going to go to a lot of comedy shows this month. Yeah. And there's still, like, I feel like usually in February I don't really have a flow going on in my life yet. Like, not as much as I would in, like, June or something.
Same.
It feels like things are rolling. So it's like a good time to be stumbling on weird new things. Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well, right?
Might as well. If it's going to be
It's not going to hurt
a
anything.
weird month, might as well,
Yeah. And the fact that we can just sit out in this park in February is kind of wild.
That's kind of...
I mean, it's kind of
scary,
bad.
but it's beautiful.
But at least we can enjoy the sun.
For now.
I feel like we had 30 hours of sun in January or something. I read that somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
It's
what?
crazy.
There wasn't that much sun in January? Oh,
No.
wow. Oh, I was indoors.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
it wouldn't
that's
have
why.
mattered.
Yeah, it was not going to lure me outside yet. Usually when it's a sunny day, you look outside and you're like, whoa.
Oh, anytime I
Didn't
finally
experience
see a
that.
sun, I get so... I don't realize that it makes... I wasn't as happy as I could be, because when I see the sun, I'm like, oh my
gosh. There's a whole part of me that was offline.
Literally. So,
Yeah.
there's a guy with a big tricycle over there.
Oh, beautiful. That's good.
Nice.
And Rebecca got a scone.
Oh, the best scone. I forget where it was though.
Place on Dundas.
Yeah.
Oh, but here's what it's called. Get a scone there.
So good.
Rebecca swears by their scones.
I love them. Next to Death in Venice, also a great place. Good ice cream.
Really good little strip there.
Really
Things.
good.
Yeah.
Not always talked about as much.
No. It's under the radar, but it was so busy still.
Very.
So many cute cafes.
Yeah. So cute. What are you doing to keep positive?
Oh, I had a nice phone call with a friend yesterday. That was good. I feel like I like phone calls, but
That's great.
I often forget that they're an option.
Sometimes, me too.
Yeah, but it's nice when you catch each other in a minute where you have time to just ramble. I picked up Gilmore Girls where I stopped.
Really? I've never seen it all the way through.
I'm really deep into it, but
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like I stopped watching because I was like, well, so she's not gonna end up with Jess. Like, what am I doing? I don't care.
Which one's Jess again?
The awesome one.
Who plays Jess? Is it
The guy who reads. The
guy who reads?
The second guy she dates.
I don't remember.
Not Dean.
No,
not the Yale weird guy.
I have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Jess.
Maybe I should watch it, but it feels like a fall show.
It is a fall show.
Kind of.
Yeah, but right now I'm in the winter. Actually, they're in the winter. But it's so funny watching it and realizing how much of the snow is fake. I mean, all of the snow is fake.
Yeah, I guess it's lit.
Yeah.
In Southern California.
And also just thinking about the blocking sometimes. Like Lorelai will just have a run-on scene, and she's just walking through the entire town, and she's talking to this person, and she goes, and she's talking to this person, and then she's on the phone, and then she's going around. I'm like, damn, Lorelai, sit down, take a break, it's all right. I know it's a sitcom, but she
never stops talking.
Take a cut, give this woman
Get this one a water.
Yeah.
Nice. I've been watching 6 Feet Under, which is a lot more. It's not that dark, but I mean, there's like a death in every episode, so it's a little dark.
What's your favorite comfort movie?
My favorite comfort movie.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
I like that question. Joe Perro always asks it on his podcast, and whenever he asks it, they always say The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey.
I've never seen The Hobbit.
Oh, you better watch it.
Oh.
It's probably the only reason why you're not going to see that movie, is that you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. That's a good question, and that's really hard because a lot of the times I have comfort shows, right? Like I don't go back to movies as much.
True.
But I mean, well, when I was young, I probably watched The Sound of Music every other week.
Oh, really? Wow.
In a way, it is a comfort movie because it's so nostalgic now. Like I just know it inside out. But it's so long. Like I also wouldn't really watch. I mean,
I feel like for me, it's maybe the Winona Ryder Little Women for me.
Oh, nice.
Did you come up with them?
Mine are kind of cliche. Like I would watch When Harry Met Sally.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Or
one.
You've Got Mail.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen You've Got Mail.
Oh,
yet.
it's cute. It's Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
Oh, that sounds good.
Like Sleepless in Seattle. I like all the Meg Ryan rom-com.
And what's your favorite kind of plant?
My favorite kind of plant right now, I like my, oh shoot, I don't know what it's called. It's like an ivy.
Okay.
You know the plant I have that's like huge?
Like a pothos?
Yes. So I have that, and I've made a couple, I've propagated it once or twice.
Nice.
And I've also propagated so many aloe plants now. It just keeps, they keep expanding, and I don't really have room for them anymore. I'm gonna have to start giving them away.
Well,
That's, and my favorite would be my jade plant that I've had since second year university.
cute. That's
And
nice.
she's pretty big now.
That's a long time. Good job. Like,
I've had a bunch of them since second year university. Like I bought one aloe plant from IKEA that was like this big, and I now have like 7 or 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
A couple of my plants had been doing pretty good at keeping alive. Died while I was away.
Oh no.
Yeah. But my parents did keep my money plant alive, so there's that.
Yes, I had a money tree. I have a money tree right now too, and I'm really afraid of ever killing it.
Yeah.
So that seems like really terrible luck.
Yeah, I don't. That would suck.
I'm also trying to grow an avocado tree.
Dang.
It's
that seems hard. Yeah.
It's been so long. And it's barely, I have to do some work on it, but
I believe in you.
thank you.
Do you have any suggestions for our viewers of like things to check out that like when you found them you were like glad you found them? Just like, you know, suggestions.
Media suggestions?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or life revelation suggestions.
Life revelations.
Really whatever strikes you
Wow.
as something striking.
Now, this past year, I've been trying to challenge myself to only thrift clothes,
Yeah.
except for underwear
Fair. Valid.
and some shoes that I needed. But that's been a really fun challenge, and I think it's a thing we should all be doing. We shouldn't be supporting tons of fast fashion because our planet can't handle it. But
And also it's just there's so many clothes out there already.
so much more fun to find thrifted clothes because it's like a hunt, and then when you find it, it's like a treasure.
Yeah.
And you've won, and so you get. So it's very fun. But then at the same time, I was listening to this podcast with Willem Dafoe.
The armchair expert?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good.
And he said this thing that was like, those who need the least have the most. And I think about that because I really get caught up.
So many bars.
He's so wise. No, but I get caught up in wanting all kinds of things that I see people having and feeling like bad about myself that if I'm not in a certain place or I'm not like this other person. And so I just try to remind myself of that like whenever I need to. and it just makes me like take a breath. It's
real.
like, oh, okay, what I'm chasing is not what I need.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, having gratitude for what you have. Yeah, and it can be hard. Like, after coming back, it was kind of hard to look around and feel present because I don't know, I had to steep back into the routine and the familiarity of it.
yeah.
Yeah, it kind of, even though I've had a life here, it kind of also had to restart a bit. So
Yeah,
it felt
for sure.
strange to restart your engine, but then you get, yeah, hopefully when you settle into a place and a period of your life, then you can have gratitude for what's happening.
Yeah.
As well as you can always work towards what you're longing for.
I can imagine that was really hard. I mean, me being away for a week just in my hometown and then coming back, I feel a little just like off. So I can imagine being away for basically a year. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's been interesting, but I definitely feel it settling back into place.
Yeah,
So
it's good that you've got a really nice space here too, and you can do so much more right now in the city. It's good.
Woo! Yes.
Woo!
Today was like the first day in a while where I felt like I could really see my life in Toronto and how it could blossom. We like walked around and did some vintage shopping, and I ended up running into like 4 people that I know. And so that area definitely stands out as one that I want to be living in. I'm not living in that area right now, but it is super easy to get there. I have spent a lot of time in Toronto over the years, and I do have some foundations here, which feels really good. So I hope that I can keep nurturing what I have here, because I just know a lot of sweet people, and they're all super creative and inspiring, you know, like I just love being friends with folks who inspire me, and everyone that I ran into today inspires me in some unique way. And I really just don't have the energy right now to be making entirely new groups of friends. So I'm really glad that I do have that going on here. And now I just need to water those plants. So today showed me that I can feel like a local in Toronto, and I can feel valued here by my local community, which is so important to me. I think a city, especially in Canada, can feel like a small town once you get around enough and you know where people are at. It's nice when you figure out who's a regular where, and you can go those places too and experience your friendships passively, because as much as it's nice to like always intentionally hang out and say, hey, are you free? I don't know, go to someone's apartment or go out to a bar together. It's also just so nice to have those passing moments where you run into someone at a cafe or at a clothing store. I think it's so nice, those friendships that like maybe don't even ever go that deep. I don't know, I love having local acquaintances. Not that I wouldn't deepen that friendship, but just sometimes it's like we have other things going on, so it's not the time. But who knows, maybe at some point it would go deeper or something. It's just nice because having those acquaintances, those local acquaintances, just shows you that there's more to explore if you ever wanted to. Whereas if there wasn't any of that, I'd probably just feel kind of at a dead end if I ever started to feel a bit of a lull socially. So today was really nice, and I love Rebecca. She's a great friend. Just so chill. Like, I don't know how Rebecca does it. Always so chill. Today made me feel really hopeful about Toronto after a bit of doubt. It's so easy in Canada in the winter time to feel gloomy and gray, but it was a nice sunny day and we took full advantage of that. I'll do a little show and tell of what I got at Common Sort today, a vintage shop in Toronto. I freaking scored. So thanks for joining me today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and like and leave me a comment. How do you feel in the city you're living in? Do you feel stuck? Do you feel inspired? And if you're feeling stuck, how do you like get the ball rolling again, or do you just allow it to happen? I don't know, I have a lot of questions. Tell me how it's going in your town for you. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.